right, folks, it's Captain Jack here. Thank you for being here. It is post game, and there's not a lot that I can talk about. I mean, for those that watched it live, and again, we were having some issues. We were having some issues with the Colorcast app. I don't. If you were watching on Colorcast and you had issues, the comment section was not working. So please, if you can, let me know what the issues were. Saints are going to lose tonight, 24-14. So that's surprising. Okay, well, Philly was listening to me on Colorcast. Thanks. So at least we had somebody there. Thank you there, Mike. I appreciate it. If you had issues with Colorcast, please let me know. Because, again, there was some issues with the comments section. Some people were saying Robert Bigler was saying that there was no sound. It's quite possible, Rob, because there was no comments. That wasn't working. The sound kept cutting out. Well, I might have been. What did you hear me when I say I will be right back? Was it because of that? Because I kept going away from the broadcast every now and again, or was that when I was doing the broadcast and the sound kept going out that way? So I don't know about that. You tell me. But thank you for being here. We'll open up the phone lines in just a little bit. Oh, Robert, 8-8. That's being kind. That's being kind. It could be another 7-9 season. And again, we have the Chargers. Didn't see or hear audio. Okay. Well, Ed Winchell, again, so there was some issues there. It was during the cast. Okay, so there was some problems there. I was away. I think I know what might have been. I was away from, because normally I do my cast right here, which is where my feed is for the internet. Okay, right here. But because CBS was off on the what do you call it? DirecTV. I had to listen to the broadcast or watch TV out in the other room where the other TV is. So that's possibly it. There shouldn't be an issue next week. Again, if there is actually it'll be Thursday, so there's no issue there. The Thursday broadcast, it all depends upon if the CBS. Thanks, Rob. Rob again and I appreciate you doing that, Rob, because again you remind me to tell people if you want to be involved in the getting what do you call it, entries into my Captain Jack's. I'm sorry. It's so I can't even get my words out. But thank you, Robert Bigler. That's two entries, Robert Bigler. If you want to be given an entry into the Captain Jack prize pack, every $5 you spend gets you an entry. Robert Bigler with 2 entries today on the 13th. I had to write that. Again, you can only do it while we are live. You can only do it while we are live, so there you go. It's surprising, and again, the Eagles are going to win tonight. And again, who would have thought that? I mean, no offense to Mike, but who would have thought that? I definitely didn't think that. This has been a really crappy weekend all the way around. Because again, my Gators. So obviously, I have college football on Saturday, and the Gators pissed away a game yesterday. Pissed it away. They should have won, or at least should have been tying. And they pissed it away on a stupid penalty. Not a single defensive player on a wide receiver for 10 yards. Yeah, I know it's Paul Gunther's defense just does not work. Paul Gunther's defense just does not work. And I'm hoping I'm hoping that the Raiders, Rob, you have, God, I'd have to count. Hang on a second. You have, let me get the sheet up. I know you have the most. I know you have the most. Yeah, Rich, I'm sick of them as well. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 9 entries so far, Robert. You have 9 entries. And again, folks, Robert's my Chiefs fan, and he has 9 entries so far. So I will put that here. If you want an entry, obviously every $5 you spent on the super chat super stickers gets you an entry. And Valerie, thank you for being here as well. Raider Rich, man, I tell you, I'm sick of them as well. I'm sick of them as well. Don Webb, thank you as well. 13 folks in here, 3 likes. I appreciate that. Try to get those thumbs up. Because we're going to talk about that. Jalen, and I'll take your word for it, Rob. I didn't watch. But, okay. So there's a minute 24 here. I thought that was an Eagles touchdown. It's not. It's a Saints touchdown. So they're down 3 with going for an onside kick. And the last time they had a successful onside kick was in 2017. So we'll see if this happens. It looks like the Eagles are going to win. Okay. So again, it looks like it was touched. So maybe the Saints got the ball. We'll see. It didn't look like it went 10 yards, but it looked like it was touched by an Eagles player. There is a flag down. And so we're watching here, and I will put the phone up on in a minute. Are the Eagles going to piss away a win? It looks like it, or at least they have the opportunity to. So they're still unpiling there. Let me put the phone line up. Thank you for being here. Again, I will be doing the color cast every Raider game. You don't have to listen to a bunch of Raider haters. You don't. You don't have to listen. Charles Davis is a Raider hater. Okay? Not as bad as other Raider haters, but he's a Raider hater. Okay? Jalen had 167 yards passing, a touchdown. Everyone minus Farrell and Crosby. Well, you know what? Eddie Rice, thank you. Let's talk about, there may be 2 or 3 players on that would even start on any other team. Well, Abrams is a decent player, but he's got to learn to stop doing stupid things. I know he's a rookie, but he's got to learn how to stop doing stupid things. I didn't see where it was. It looks like an Eagle touched it, and then the ball is up for grabs. I didn't see who. Is there any Maylocks left? Probably not. I'm going through the scene as they unwrap. Let's see if I can't see who's gone. So again, let me put the phone line up. Stand by a second. Let me put my phone line up. For those that know the number, you should be able to call in just a little bit. But if you don't know the number, and I want to hear from you, and again, this is horrible. This was a horrible game, and that's being kind. That's being kind. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. It's Eagles ball. Okay, so the Eagles got the ball. Okay. So the Eagles with 122, it looks like the Saints have all 3 of their timeouts, though. So, things can happen. Again, this has been a really crappy weekend for me. My Gators lost yesterday because a stupid defender gave a penalty that gave the LSU another chance when it should have been a 3 and out. Plans for the draft. Well, we'll see what we got here, but obviously we need defense. We need defense, and that's on to other news, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry, Eric. I was just saying it's been a shitty weekend, I should say. It's been a shitty weekend. And I'm still on my diet, so there you go. That's another. Didn't watch or hear the game, but score tells me once again. Yeah, John, you didn't miss a lot. Line is open. Our number is up, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. I'm putting my codec up so you can hear it. But again, when your Gators piss away a victory and then the Raiders don't even show up, the only thing positive about this weekend is that I'm back onto my exercise regimen, so I'm doing that consistently. Well, at least the past 2 days. So I've been using my treadmill the past 2 days. That's positive. That's the only thing positive. Why did your Gator throw a shoe? I know. I know. It's stupidity. Stupidity. And you had it would have been a kick. I mean, that's the only positive thing is that the Gators could have won yesterday. And if you saw that, how did Carr play in your opinion? Not the greatest. Not the greatest. He didn't play bad. Rich, yeah, I agree. I'd like for your details on that. Trent Brown is one person I want to get rid of. Because he's making too much money, and you get rid of him, you save $10 million on the cap next year. You save $10 million on the cap next year. Marcus Mariota, if you get rid of Marcus Mariota, I think you get rid of another 8. That's $18 million that you get rid of. Should we bench Carr? Who are we going to have that back there, though? Carr didn't play well today. He had 2 interceptions, and that one interception was bad because that took 3 points off the board. That took 3 points off the board, and then the second one was actually not his fault because it went off the hands. It was behind Richard, but there you go. It was behind Richard. So the Saints are out of timeouts. The Eagles are going to win 24-21. Who would have thought that? That the team that should have won this weekend in Louisiana was the Saints, but the team that actually won from Louisiana this weekend was the Tigers. Aguilar did play well. Let's hear it. I know that you guys are talking, and I love to talk. I love the comments. Please give a call in. Hopefully I'll be able to hear from you. 25 made some sloppy. There wasn't a lot of good tackles tonight. There was not a lot of good tackles tonight. That's Eric Harris, by the way. $20 million for DEC. Well, you can get rid of Derek Carr, but who's going to be your quarterback? And I'm not a Carr lover. I'm not a Carr lover. But if you want to get rid of him, then you gotta have somebody that is going to come in and be the quarterback. And I don't know if there's anybody out there. I mean, the Raiders are just good enough to maybe get a mid pick in the first round. And all the good quarterbacks are going to be gone by then. You got the first 2 picks are going to be quarterbacks. So let's hear from you. 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. I agree with you, Valerie. It is stupid. So this has been a really crap. Like I said, the only good thing about this weekend is that I'm on my treadmill regimen and I'm losing weight. And we do have a call in. Thank you. Rob is calling in. Rob, how you doing, brother? And again, you have what? Did I say it was 9 entries so far?
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
Yeah, you got 9 entries. So again, folks, once I figure out and again, I still have some things coming in the mail. I have again the prize pack for the and again, did you see the Jack Daniels commemorative edition for Las Vegas? Did you see that already, Rob?
I have not. No,
okay.
I did not see that.
Okay, well this is one of the prizes. Let's see what camera. Yeah, this is what I'm on the right camera. This is a Jack Daniels commemorative for this year. It's a collector's item. You know, it has the Jack Daniels in the box. The Jack Daniels hat is a Raiders hat. And, of course, it has the special packaging. So this is one of the prizes. Okay? That's one of the prizes. And, again, what I'm doing is I'm going to have, like, a wheel of prizes. There's hats. There's jerseys. There's clothes. I'm going to have like a wheel of prizes. So basically, when I say, okay, we have enough in there, so one person will get the prize. Okay, we're gonna spin the wheel to find out who gets the prize, and then they're gonna spin the wheel to find out what the prize is. So it's gonna be like a bunch of a game of chances, like Vegas, man, with the roulette. So we'll do that as well.
There you go.
Yeah, Dwayne T. That's $1.99. Make sure you gotta have another. You gotta have another $3, Dwayne. You gotta have minimum $5. Thank you for that, there, Dwayne. Appreciate it. Just do another $3 and you can get another entry. Go ahead, Rob. Captain. Talk to me about your game today.
I was pulling for you guys today, and it sucks. You know, it sucks. you guys got to get rid of your defensive coordinator. I mean, that's just what it is. And then our game, I thought the Chiefs were going to piss it away. We were down 10-0, came back and scored 30 unanswered, and then was up 30-10 going into the fourth, and let the Dolphins come all the way back to 30-24. So I was stressing out a little bit. Patrick Mahomes had a terrible game. I mean, he threw for like 400 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns and 3 picks today.
Right. So, and I saw he had like 3 picks. I'm like, wow, what the hell's going on there?
Yeah, he did not have a good game today. Not at all. So that was scary. But, we got it done, and that's our 5th straight AFC West title, so I'll take it.
Yeah, and again, excuse me, the Raiders have played well this year, but recently they've mailed it in, and it's like it was the same thing we went through last year when we went to New York, and we got our asses handed to us in New York. We got our asses handed up to us in Atlanta, and last week should have been a loss in New York, and there was no vitality. There was no vitality on the Raiders' sidelines. Okay, and by the way, I said this as well. Josh Jacobs should not have played today because you could see when he was playing gimpy, and
he was hurt.
Yeah, he's playing hurt, and there's nothing. He had no drive. I think his best gain was maybe 8, maybe 9 yards. Okay, and
you guys should have arrested him.
Yes,
you have Booker and is it Pritchard or Richard or
Richard.
How do you say his last name?
Yeah, Richard. Yeah.
I was like, you have both of those guys that are healthy. Why would you not rest your workhorse franchise running back? That I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And why they were allowing him to play, I really couldn't tell you either. And it's amazing. It's amazing that the score. And again, the fact was the score was I think did we get a touchdown? I can't even remember because
it was 44-27, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Carr got a touchdown at the end. Big deal. Carr played like ass today.
He did not look good today. I mean, but Hunter Renfrow with that costly fumble hurt you guys too.
Yes, he did.
So that was a crucial fumble.
But I will say this though. Renfrow is not known for that, so I think that's the first time. Now, granted, okay, and I'll admit this. Philly, what is it? Kansas City Rob's on the phone. Mike Givens wanted to know who it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Renfro is not known for that. Although in the game against the Saints, he had that it was a fumble, but it wasn't a fumble. It looked like he was down. So that's only about the second time I've seen him in a bad spot fumbling the ball. So I will say, excuse me, I will say that he's not known for that. Okay, Waller's had some issues with fumbling as well. He did it against was it Kansas City or no? It was Buffalo. It was Buffalo.
No.
It was Buffalo.
Yeah. Against us, he had like 200 yards and 2 touchdowns or something crazy.
Well, yeah, last week, 200 yards.
Oh no, it was last week. That's what it was. Last week. He had like 208 and 2 scores or something crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's only the fourth time a tight end has had over 200 yards, and it's like it was Shannon Sharp. It was obviously Waller. It was Richard Castor from the Jets in the 70s. And there's one more guy who I don't remember. So Waller is in elite company there. But
hey, Captain, I want to say something.
Sure.
Because I made a list earlier at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And on your chat, and I have changed it. I will say Kelsey is still the number 1 tight end in the league, hands down.
Okay.
But Darren Waller is number 2. He jumped in my list from number 5 to number 2. He's the second best tight end in football. He's over George Kittle. He's over Hunter Henry. He's over Zach Ertz or Mark Andrews. He's over all of them, except for Travis Kelce. Because Kelsey's done something that's never been done with 5,000, 1,000-yard seasons in a row. That's unbelievable. But Waller, he's right there, man.
Yeah.
You might even put 1A, 1A, and 1B because Waller can play.
Yes, he can. And again, imagine if the Raiders had a defense. And everybody's calling for Gunthers to be fired. And guys, you can crucify me for saying this, but I want Greg Williams as my defensive coordinator this next year. I want Greg Williams because he is a dynamic defender. Okay, yeah, that was a stupid play last week with cover 0, but you know what? Well, if it was a must-win, Eddie, then why play him? Because he played like shit. And again, I'm just going to say that. Rest Jacobs because he didn't help. He didn't help.
No, he didn't. And I have him on my fantasy team, so I know for a fact he didn't help because he didn't give me shit for points.
Yeah, and you were telling me about that, and I was actually surprised. And I was last week. I said he wasn't going to play, and I know that didn't help you last week. But
right
again, I was actually very surprised today that he was in there. So again, go ahead.
Sorry. I said I was surprised by the rookie Jalen Hurts today against one of the top-ranked defenses in the Saints in the NFL. For his first game, he played a phenomenal game. So I was really surprised by that.
Well, like I said, the Chiefs are the top team in the AFC, and I expect them to go far. I mean, at least to the AFC Championship game. I don't expect them to go anywhere less than that. And again, who do you see coming out of the NFC? That's my question to you.
Who do I see coming out of the NFC?
Yeah.
It's either going to be New Orleans because they're good. This game today, they shouldn't have lost, and they lost. But I got either New Orleans going to the NFC Championship or the Seahawks. Those are the 2 teams I got coming out of the NFC. I think they'll play in the NFC Championship game.
Okay. Well, at least I don't have to listen to all of these local Tampa Bay fans who have no friggin' clue.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah.
Buccaneers are terrible. I also think out of the AFC, I don't think it's going to be Pittsburgh. I think it'll be the Chiefs and the Bills in the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Because I think the Bills are going to whoop. Sorry, have we been on here long enough? Can I cuss? I think the Bills are going to whoop the Steelers' ass. Is what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, you can say that, and yeah, you're up on 10 minutes, but I was about ready to kick you out, but you're good.
Yeah, you're good, but I do. I think the Bills are going to whoop the Steelers' ass. Sorry about the guy for the Steelers report, but they haven't looked good the last 2 weeks. and the Bills are rolling.
They are.
So, but all right, Captain. I'll let somebody else call in. I just wanted to tell you tough loss today. Sorry about it. I was pulling for you guys today. So
Yeah, well, again, and I appreciate it. I appreciate hearing from you. And again, it's always good to have a good fan from the other teams. And again, nine bids. So you got the most entries so far. So that's one good thing.
I'll take it.
All right. Hey, thanks again, there, Rob. You be well.
You too, Captain.
All right. That's Kent City Rob again, who has nine entries for the giveaway. And again, we showed it's the JD bottle is one thing that's a possible giveaway. There's a bunch of hats. I'm getting things together. There's some jerseys. One of them is a signed jersey when I get it. Okay, I'm not saying what it is until I get it. There's also some other clothes. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. But the line is open, 813-699-0834. Thank you for being here. Again, if you don't want to listen, and there was some issues with the color cast, I apologize. So hopefully next week, or actually for Thursday, there won't be an issue because I will be doing the color cast right here. I will be doing the color cast right here. If I have to, there will be a little bit of a delay. It'll be from what is it? The DirecTV broadcast. So there'll be about a 7-second delay. And we got on the line. We got Doc. Doc, talk to me, brother. What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm just so frustrated. So freaking frustrated. We're not going to go nowhere until we get a new DC. And
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Even more than 100%. I want Greg Williams, and I want him now. I mean, we need to make the change now. If we don't, why not get him while he's free? Start talking to the man now. Greg Williams needs to be our new DC.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you something. He did that play, and if you really think about it, let's be analytical. They were getting a lot of pressure on us all game. If that would have came out and worked, everybody would have said, how great of a hero. Oh, can you believe he pulled off that? No one thought about it, how great he was. But it didn't. And that's he gambled and it didn't work.
Right.
But the Jets were doing nothing. So a gamble this far deep in the season with a no-win team is not that bad, and they used him as a scapegoat. They just got him out early. So let's jump on it now. Let's talk to him. Let's get him before any other team gets a chance. Let's talk to him now. I like to see him there before Thursday.
Oh, I would too. And like I said, there's no reason why. That Greg Williams shouldn't be our defensive coordinator now. Other than maybe it's the fact of on the contract, maybe that there are some issues there. I don't know, but I can't understand why. And
well, he's fired. He's fired now. You can talk to him at least, even if they ain't sign him up for next year or whatever. At least start the conversation. Say we are interested. We want you.
Right. And
because
go ahead.
A coach's job is to put players in the position to succeed, and Gunther is not doing that.
Okay, unknown caller. You gotta let Doc have. It was an 813 call, so it might be Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie, you got to give everybody at least their 5 minutes, and Doc has not had his 5 minutes. So again, Doc, you're up at about 3. So wait until you get your last couple minutes. So there you go.
Well, like I said, a coach's job is to put us in a position to win. Gunther's not doing that. And until we get a defense that can, get off the field and win third down, and not let these people get these long, big plays like today, we're in trouble.
Right. And like I said, I agree. I said go get Greg Williams, And I don't think that Greg Williams would ever again run a cover zero when you need to win a game. I think that maybe, I mean, if he did and as long as the defense is winning. Okay, unknown caller, 813. You gotta let Doc finish his call. He's got about a minute to go. So again, Doc, you got about another minute before the caller comes in.
Well, and last week I got hottie bowled because I was traveling and listening on my phone, and right when we was doing that last pass, I lost reception. Did not know what happened. Did not know. And then when I finally got back, we won. Was there a flag on that play? What happened? I didn't know till I watched your show. Dude, I missed all that.
Well, I hope you saw the replay on like a different, on different YouTube things about the play. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I saw the replay later on NFL Network. I watched the whole game again just to see the end of that last bit of the game. But I was just, that was so frustrating to be out. Because, your daughter takes you out Christmas shopping, you can't really say no. And I was trying to keep up with them on my phone and watch it live on my phone. And to lose your thing. Well, that guy really wants on. I'll let you go, but I'm going to tell you, go Raiders. I'm a fan, win, lose, or tie. I'm a Raider fan till we die. I'm going to ride hard. I'm not giving up, but we needed to do DC.
All right. Hey, thanks again, Doc, for joining us. And Fast Eddie really wants to talk. Eddie, you got to give everybody their 5 minutes. Oh, of course, as soon as I hit the reception, then it drops. That was Fast Eddie calling on the phone, and then as soon as I hit receive, he doesn't get it. So Eddie, call back. We know you were calling in. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. I'm sending him a message again. Call back. There you go. Again, I appreciate everybody being here. It's wonderful to have everybody here for y'all. And, the fact is that we have... Oh, there, I think he's calling in again. Okay, so yeah, we do got Fast Eddie. Eddie, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hello? Yeah, I can barely hear you. Who is this? Is this Fast Eddie?
Yeah, it is. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You had some really bad reception when you first came on.
Yeah, I'm actually watching your show through my phone, so I actually have to turn off YouTube to call you, and I can't. I wasn't sure if I was trying to get in if somebody else was on, so I apologize for that. But can you hear me now? Is everything good?
Yeah, Doc was on, and when you called in, he's like, "Well, this guy really wants to talk." So Doc was kind enough to let go out. He was up at around 5 minutes, but again, you got to make sure that you let folks know that they get their 5 minutes of talk. So there you go. Eddie, we got a mess here. For 2 years in a row, the Raiders have shit the bed on their way out on the last games in December. They're going for a possible winning record. Now they don't even have a winning record because again, if they're 7-6. They have to win at least one more game just to get to 500. I don't even know if they're going to do that.
It's not going to happen, Captain. And we talked about this earlier in the year, and one of the concerns that we both agreed on was that this team is just not consistent enough. They'll play great for 2 games, then shit the bed one game, then play great the next game, then shit the next 2 games. They're just not consistent. This defense, it is awful. And look, I'm going to say it. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but it is. Paul Gunther ran a very solid defense in Cincinnati, and we just can't. We can't tackle, man. We can't, and Abrams can't cover. The talent on defense on this Raiders team is not fucking good, and I think we all just need to be honest with ourselves here. And I'll give you a really good example. Marinelli came in, took over this defensive line. He was 7 years in Dallas, had the top defensive line, was 10 years with the Buccaneers, led the league in sacks, and we still suck ass on the defensive line. It's the players, Jack. It's the players. It's not the coaches. We're just not talented enough. We didn't do enough to address. And even 2 years ago, I banged the table for us to bring in Sue, who was a free agent, and the Buccaneers signed him to a 1-year deal, and he was a free agent last year, and I banged the table until I was blue in my face to bring that guy in, and we shit the bed, and we didn't do it. Guys like Joyner, Littleton, they were all great. You know, why were they great? Let's think about this. They had guys like Aaron Donald in the front. It all starts up front, Captain, on a defense. Our defensive line is dog shit. Hankins, Hurst, all those guys, they're just not good enough, man. We're getting gashed. We got no pressure on the outside. Max Crosby will have a couple great games. Cleveland Farrell's, he can kind of, you know, contain the edge a little bit, but our front five sucks, man. It's just not good. And until we fix that, it ain't going to fucking mean shit who we get in the secondary or in linebackers, because teams are running all over us. We have to be the worst team on third down conversions. I'm sitting here watching this Raiders team, and I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. When it's 3rd and 18 or 3rd and 20, I'm sitting there going, they're going to get this. And sure fucking enough, they do, man. And it all starts up front. Our defensive line is ass. It's the talent. All those guys are just not good enough. It's not Gunther's fault. Maybe a little bit of it. But then again, how is Marinelli coming over, had all those great years with the Cowboys and the Buccaneers, comes over, takes over this defensive line, and we ain't done shit? It's gotten almost fucking worse than it did last year, or about the same. He hasn't improved his defensive line, Captain. Let's be honest.
Right.
Think about that. Just think about that for a second. We brought in Marinelli. Everyone was saying, oh, we're going to be great, and we haven't. And why is that? It's because of the talent, Captain. We're just not good enough on defense, man. We got to start taking our free agency money and start addressing, and I'm talking about high-priced free agency, not middle-of-the-pack guys like Littleton and Hankins that we got from the Colts and those third-type tier guys. I'm talking about studs like Sue. Sue's on a 1-year deal. He's going to be a free agent after this year, and he may have 1 or 2 years left in him, but, man, we got to get him, and we got to bring him in because hey, what's the old saying, right? The best ability is availability, right?
Right.
He's never hurt. The guy's always playing, you know? And look, Al Davis said this years ago. He said the first thing you do is you get great players and then you get great coaches. Do you remember him saying that? And why did he put that in that order? Because he was fucking right. You get good players. You know, it's just like Jackson from, you know, the Bulls, right? Chicago Bulls, man. I could have coached that team to fucking championships, man. Here, Michael, here's the ball. Go fucking, I'll be upstairs in the owner's box sucking a martini. Call me when we win another championship. It's all about players, man. And when you have good players, you win. That's just the bottom line. It is. I know it's hard to swallow. We want to blame it. We want to use Gunther as a scapegoat, but he really well in Cincinnati with that same defense. It's a cover two. It's very safe. You're not going to give up big yards and stuff, but our players we're just not disciplined enough, and we're not talented enough. And I'm going to leave it there. And until we address this, it's been 20 fucking years, Captain. 20 years since we had. And you remember the last time we had a great defensive line? Who was the guy that anchored that defensive line? It was John Perella. Remember him?
Yeah.
That we signed from Diego. Remember how massive and destroying he was when we had him on that line? We haven't had a player like that, Captain, on our defensive line in 20 fucking years, man. We just haven't. And until we address that, it's not going to matter. And I think our offensive is great. I think we can win with Carr. But until we fix this defense, Captain, we're not going anywhere, man. And at some point, we got to address that.
Yeah, and again, and remember, it wasn't just Perella. It was Ted Washington, too.
Sure was. You're absolutely right. But we were big up front. And we were destroying offensive linemen, man. We had gap discipline. This team has no gap discipline at all. At all. I mean, I just saw this team just get washed out. by the Colts offensive line. I mean, big holes. That big run by Taylor, dude, I could have driven a truck through that. And it's just, we're just not talented enough, Captain, on defense. And this team is not going to make the playoffs. And I don't see, and until they fix that defensive line and they bring in some high-priced free agencies, they could try to draft. Maybe they do, but until we fix this defensive line, Captain, it's not going to matter, man. It's just not going to. I'm sorry to say, but until they fix that, it's just not going to happen, man.
Well, like I said, Leonard Williams is available, so hopefully there will be hopefully they might throw some money Leonard Williams' way. They definitely need that. There was no pressure. There was no pressure on Phillip Rivers at all today.
None.
And,
None at all. These sides at all. They washed them all out. Those guys are not good, man. We need a toilet clogger. A bit, even if we get a 3-tech guy, maybe that's a 30 front guy, that's a nose tackle. Fucking put him in there. Put him in a 4-3. But we need a toilet clogger, man. We need a strong defensive lineman that can get pressure up front. And until we do, man, we're just not getting any pressure. Teams are ripping us apart, man. They're sitting back there all day long throwing to open wide receivers.
Okay.
And it's killing us, man.
Yeah, I hear you, Eddie, and I agree. I have to get this call before he drops. It's Jimmy Farrell, and I agree with Fast Eddie. We need somebody in there that's going to rush the passer and do what is needed. And Jimmy Farrell, first off, thanks for being here. Gamble Dean, sorry, Raider G, you're gonna have to wait, G, because I just picked up Jimmy Farrell. Let me go to the big shot here, so no, we don't have anybody else knocking you out. Raider G, call back in about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna give Jimmy Farrell his 5. How you doing, brother? What's going on with you?
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Not a good day. Not a good day.
Not only.
Yeah.
No. Let me tell you. It's not only the coaches, it's ownership. This regime of the Mark Davis, Al Davis is over. It's time to change, okay? If Al was still alive right now, Gunther would have been gone weeks ago. It's time to get rid of him. We're not going to make the playoffs. We're likely going to be 8-8. It's the same shit every goddamn year with this team. We're all coming out like gangbusters in the beginning of the season. And then what happens? Oh, it's just one play from one game, the car pick from Kansas City, and then we've gone downhill from there. Why is it towards the end of the season we end like this? We're so good in the beginning. Oh, we're going to be 10-6 left. Bullshit. We're going to be 8-8 for the rest of our fucking lives. And this team's never going to win a goddamn fucking Super Bowl with this bullshit fucking franchise. And it's time for Mark Davis to sell the fucking team and start all over again. I'm sick of this shit. It's the same fucking bullshit every fucking year with this team. Okay? Every year. I don't understand what thank God we won last week because we would have lost 4 in a row right now.
Yeah.
4 in a row.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's the same shit with this fucking franchise. I'm so sick of it. The same garbage I've seen. The secondary, the caller just called, they are the worst secondary. Another thing, Abrams, I'm getting fed up with him getting hurt all the time. What is this guy going to be accident prone every fucking game? Suck it up, dude. Be like Jacobs. He was out there playing. He was hurt. He was playing. Suck it up and fucking play, man. That 15-yard penalty. I heard what you said about him. Fucking grow up, dude. Just suck it up and play. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, and the bad thing is that it's something that you look forward to every year is another Raider season. But when it comes to December, it looks like December we're all looking forward to the draft. Now it's been later and later the last couple of years where it's taken us to December to start looking forward to the draft. It used to be that we'd start looking forward to the draft in October. So it's getting a little better, but by the same token, and it doesn't matter when it is the fact that the Raiders are they're heartbreakers in the fact that they promised to do so well, and then they can't deliver at the very end, and I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I don't know what happened with this team ever since the car pick from Kansas City. It's like a major, like, that's another thing, my fucking car. I'm sick and tired of him throwing these light lob passes. Throw the fucking ball. That ball that was picked in the end zone should never been thrown. I tell you, the Colt defender, that was a hell of a catch. I give him credit. But he was not open. Just throw it away or run. Just run. Do something. I'm sick and tired of his fucking goddamn lobs all the time. Okay? I walked out of the bar after that walk-in from the running back on the Colts. I was like, that's it. The game's over. But, I mean, can we at least finish out strong, like win the last 3 games, and maybe by the God of we can win, get into the playoffs? But to me, it's the same old shit, you know? And I'm sorry. Stop predicting they're going to have a winning record every year. Let's just say, I don't know, let's start out 8-8 and see what happens. Because we always say 11-5, 10-6. No, bullshit. Not this fucking team. This team sucks every fucking year, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I can't say anything but yeah, I get you there, Jimmy. I really do.
I mean, I don't even know if we're going to win Thursday. I don't know who's going to show up. You know, they better off playing on the road because their road record is better than at home.
Yeah.
They're 2-4 at home.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be under 500 and over 500 on the road. You're supposed to be at least 500 on the road and a winning record at home. They're not even that.
Right.
Not even that.
Yeah.
The only positive was today was they have 5 penalties today.
Yeah, they didn't have too many, but they came at the very inopportune times.
And like the caller before, there is no fucking pass rush with this goddamn team. None. I've been saying it for the past couple of years. When are we going to get a defensive line? When?
I don't know. And again, it's one of those things where we've been looking for some defenders to come in. And like I said, Farrell has looked good at times. Crosby, obviously.
He's sporadic. You know, he's sporadic. He's sporadic. Hurst, I'm done with Hurst. Hurst has got to go. He's got to go.
Yeah, I think Hurst will be gone. I really do.
I don't even hear from his name anymore. I mean, where is he? Is he even playing?
Yeah. Well,
Mo Collins, he's another one.
Well, Malik Collins is out. He's IR. And Jimmy, I'm gonna let Raider G come in because I want to make sure.
Okay.
Wait a second. I Raider G, I accidentally push cancel. Very sorry. Raider G, call back in. And Jimmy Farrell, thank you for the call. Raider G, I pushed the wrong button. That's my fault. I apologize. I was supposed to push cancel on what is it, on Jimmy, and ended up pushing cancel on you. So Raider G, I expect the phone call to come in. And again, thank you for being here. There we go. It should be coming in a little bit. There we go. Right. Raider G, thanks for being here, partner. What's going on with you tonight? G. Raider G. Raider G, are you there? Raider G,
What's happening, Captain?
Okay.
I'm not going to go through.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about the big intro. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm just like all other Raider fans. I'm pissed. That was not a good performance today, as you well know. It's easy to blame Gunther because, yes, our defense did suck. But you know what? What else is new, Captain? Our defense has been sucking all year long.
Yeah.
It's been inconsistent all year long. So why is it that all of a sudden when we're getting down to this playoff stretch that people expect us to be a top 10 D? The thing is that, yes, I believe that Gunther may be gone next year. I don't know what the problem is. But all I know, Captain J, is that we had this same defensive line last year, with the exception of one new player, and that's Malik Collins. We got 32 sacks last year. 32.
Yeah.
We had consistent pressure on every damn quarterback that we played. Okay? But all of a sudden, we get rid of our D-line coach, Brinston Buckner, and we bring in Marinelli, and our defensive line has regressed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Gunther was still the same defensive coordinator last year, and I knew that our defense was going to go through some problems this year because our whole linebacking crew was brand new, with the exception of Moore. So we all know the story about the defense. How we're going to fix it is getting rid of Gunther the answer? Maybe so. But you know what? I also want to focus in on the offense because it kills me at how a lot of Raider fans, when we play against Atlanta and Derek Carr throws a pick six and fumbles the ball 3 times, it's a team loss. But then when we lose to the Colts, it's the defense's fault. I want to talk to you about our offense in case some Raider fans didn't notice this. But when our offense came out second half, Captain, we only scored 6 points in the third quarter.
Yeah.
6 points, 2 field goals.
Yep.
In the fourth quarter, we scored 1 touchdown.
And
that touchdown came with 55 seconds left in fucking garbage time, Captain, when Derek Carr ran it in.
Yeah.
So where was the offense second half? We know the story about the defense. We know our defense is shit. We know that, okay? But to leave our offense totally blameless, it's crazy.
Oh, no.
I even listened to John Gruden.
Oh, no.
You know, no, I'm not saying you, but I'm even listening to John Gruden's post-game press conference, and he's thrashing the defense, and rightfully so. But no accountability on the offense. I'll let you speak, Captain. I've said enough.
No. And like I said, I was doing, and again, there was some issues with the color cast today, so I apologize there. Apparently, it was cutting out because I heard people that was saying that they couldn't hear it. So again, and I went to the guy who is the person that runs Colorcast, and there will be issues there, and hopefully we'll take care of it. The one thing I will say, obviously, as well, is that I didn't like the fact that what do you call it? I didn't like the fact that Jacobs was playing when he was hurt. I didn't like that at all. I think and then they kept feeding him the ball. If you're going to be doing it, at least make sure that. Well, hang on a second here. Rich Callie, Rich, not quite yet. We're not quite there yet, Rich. So get ready to call in, but not quite ready there yet. But no, we were feeding the ball to Jacobs, and he had a hurt wheel. So the fact is that the Raiders' offense did not do any running today. Carr played adequately, but nothing major. He had an interception in the end zone, which resulted in negative 3 points for the Raiders. Okay, it shouldn't have been throw. It was good coverage. Okay. He thought that he could do the little bit of a fade pattern, and Waller would do that, but the guy skied for the ball and got the pick, and that's good on him. Right. The pick six was not Carr's fault, and again, I'm not poo-pooing Derek Carr for that. It was behind Richard, and Richard tried to make a good catch. So that was Carr's fault in that the pass was not where it should have been, but. The pick six was on Richard.
Yes, it was. And when I say the inept of the offense, I'm not placing all the blame on Carr, because at some point we have to start looking at John Gruden when it comes to this mess too, Captain.
Yeah.
The thing is, you're the one who's calling the plays, whether it's you or whether it's Derek Carr audibilizing in and out of the line of scrimmage. I mean, our offense, we just didn't put up the point second half. Now, again, we know our defense stinks. Believe me, I'm not trying to make an excuse for them. We know that. I mean, they gave up over 200 yards rushing today. But truth of the matter is that, you know what? Our offense is just to blame too. This stinks, and it's like I told you, I'll say this and I'll be done. It's like I told you when I called into your show last week, Captain, for the month of December, you want to be playing some of your best football. You want to be ascending into the playoffs because we were well thick into the contention. But the way that we played against Atlanta, and then we struggled against an 0-11 Jets team, we can thank Greg Williams for that freaking victory.
Yeah.
And then we come and play the Colts today. Play the today, and again, wasn't even competitive. At least second half, it wasn't. So, you know, hey, we're on a short week. We got the Chargers on Thursday. You know, we'll see what the next 3 weeks bring. That's all I can say.
You got it. Hey,
You know?
Hey, G, thanks for calling in, brother. It's always good hearing from you.
Yes, sir. Love you, Captain Jay. Love your show. I'll continue to listen. Take care.
Thanks again.
All right. Bye.
That's
Yes,
Raider G. And Rich in Cali was calling in. Again, I couldn't get to your call fast enough, so Rich, so go ahead and call back. I think I have a message here. Let's see if it's from Rich. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at. Now I gotta be 1 second here, because I got another show to do. Because I might have to go. I might have to end this broadcast. I can end my show if need be. But again, we got everybody here, and we'll talk about it. Rich Cali, give me a call back, Raider Rich, and you were on the line. And again, I appreciate everybody that was in on my color cast. Hollywood, thanks for being here as well. Good to see you here, Hollywood. We are talking about, and we're ripping. This was a total team loss today. Total team loss. You know, nobody did anything positive today. Not one thing. I think the only thing you can say positively is that Carlson didn't miss a field goal. And that's it. That's it. Carlson didn't miss a field goal. Hollywood, thanks for being here. And Rob Bigler wants the bottle of Jack. Remember, though, if you want to be in, and Robert Bigler has 10 chances already. Okay, so yeah, we're up at. I got to make sure that I end the show in half an hour, because I got to get ready for the other show. So we will be on for at least another half an hour, if not sooner, because again, you guys got to call me to keep in. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. We don't have a caller to knock out, so there it is. There's the number. Yeah, we got a game on Thursday against the Colts team. Or sorry, God, that's just bad. You know, bad Freudian slip there. Against the Chargers team. And I didn't see their game. I knew that I knew the Broncos were going to win today. I actually picked that. Did the Chargers play a decent game today? I don't know, because I've been doing the show since the 4:00 game. I don't even know what the Chargers did. I don't even know if they won or not. Yeah, let Raider Rich call in there, Mike. Hopefully he'll call back. Raider Rich in California, please call back. Hollywood, you can get a call in here as well. Always good to hear from Hollywood. And what the hell are we going to do with this team in the future? I don't know. This is horrible. This is horrible to think about what's going on. It's, again, the second year in a row where December doesn't mean anything. The Raiders need to win one more game just to have a 500 record. Wow,
Dwayne T with $20. Okay, I appreciate that's 4 hits. So $20 gets you 4. So that's 4 plus the one you had plus the one from before. So that's 4 or 5 there. That's 6 for Dwayne T. And again, you get a chance from the like I said, an entry into. And again, now we have various entries. Like I said, we have shirts and hats. We have the Jack Daniels bottle. We have a jersey that's signed that's coming in. I won't say what it is until I get it. But again, thank you there, Dwayne T. That's 4 chances for this. And again, we'll get everything squared away. Yeah, I think 7-9. That's being positive. 7-9 again. And I thought we were going to be 10-6.
Rich, if you want to call in, please do. Mike Givens wants to talk about his Eagles, and we are at 20 after the hour. The Browns went from 0-16 to go 9-3. Your team will improve. That's only if they improve their defense and their offense improves too, Matt. Greg Stefanski did so much to help the Browns to the record that they have right now. Greg Stefanski should probably be Coach of the Year, at least in my estimation. And if Big Al was here, well, yeah, I know what you meant. Actually, it's Big Al, but I got it. The fact that Gunther is still on this team, and again, it's an epic, disproportionate, it's bad team. The offense and the defense, everybody failed today. Everybody failed today. Yeah, well, Mike, go ahead and call in. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about. Line is open, 813-699-0834. Robert Bigler, thank you for being here. Chargers 20,000. Okay, so the Chargers won today. I said they would win. I called that. I called a Chargers win today. And you can catch me because I actually called it. I said Chargers win. I said the Broncos were going to win. I was right there. If you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you want to get another entry for the Raider prize pack, that's every time you give $5 in the super chat or the super stickers. For every $5 you give, that's an entry. So again, Dwayne T has 5 entries today with a $20 hit, and ones that it was $2.99 and 3, so that's another hit at $4.99. So Dwayne T has 5 entries today. Plus, I think he had one from the one time that when Ed hit him up and gave him like his last $3. So we'll be doing that again. I will be putting that information out when I get the when I get the jersey and I get some things together. Again, eventually we're gonna be giving away another Marcus Allen, because I got the Marcus Allen helmet down there. It's another one, so that will eventually be given away as well. But Mike Givens, if you want to call in, please do. The show's only going to be on at 1:15. I gotta wrap the show. So if you want to call in, please call in now. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. Mike Arline, PJ was just not doing it though, Mike. He wasn't doing it. And Hurst has been, I don't think Hurst is going to be on this team again. Mike Givens is calling in. Mike, how you doing, brother? What's going on with you? Mike Givens. Mike, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Captain?
Yeah.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good, partner. What's going on with you today?
So, I'm sorry about your Raiders loss. I was thinking it was going to be a good game. I didn't know if you guys were going to win or lose, but I didn't think you guys were going to lose by that much. I obviously didn't watch, because the Eagles were on at the same time, but when I saw the score towards the end of the game, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're losing by that much. But Eagles, of course, they surprised us and they put out a win against the Saints. But the big story is Jalen Hurts. He pretty much had a good game, obviously. And is he the future? Or are we still going to stick with Wentz? I don't know. I mean, I like Wentz, but it's looking into there, it's seeming that Jalen Hurts is the future of this team. It looks like it's going in that direction.
Yeah, now what are you going to be doing with Wentz's contract? They're saying that Wentz is going to be on that team, and they don't have plans to give him up. But you know what? Why? I mean, if you can get rid of him for a decent, for decent picks or anything like that from some quarterback needy team, and then to be honest, I have a feeling it's going to be like Wentz is going to be like Cam Newton, you know, that they're really not going to get anything for him, and he's just going to be a waste on your salary cap.
Yeah, there's talks about him getting traded to different teams. Like I've heard the Patriots, I've heard the 49ers, the Colts is a big one, of course, with Frank Wright being there. But I really don't know. We do have him locked up, but I feel like we are going to end up trading him. I feel like, and now the Raiders, I don't know. I have more confidence in them like this year. Like I feel like you guys have been falling apart a little bit.
Yeah, well, I
feel like both teams are falling apart, the Eagles and the Raiders. But it's a bad year for both teams.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Raiders. This is the second straight year that in December, where the Raiders need basically one, maybe two wins to get into the playoffs. And again, I hated saying that P word. That's why I called it the P word. Okay, because I won't say anything about the P word. The Saints lost there, Jimmy Farrell. The Eagles won by 3.
Yeah.
Jimmy was asking about the Saints game, but again, it was the fact that the Eagles played well today. Fly Eagles fly for sure, because they played well today.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to continue. It might have just been. I don't know if it's one and done. But the crazy thing is, we still have a shot at winning this division and making it into the playoffs. With the record that we have, our 4-8-1 record, we still have a shot at the playoffs, which I don't understand how it's possible, but we do.
Well, I was going to say, if you win out, would you win the East?
I honestly don't know, because right now, let me pull it up. Washington's in first place. So here's the record. Here's what the NFC is currently looking like. Washington's sitting in first place with a 6-7 record. Second place is Giants, who are 5-8. Then we're in third place with a 4-8-1 record, and then Cowboys are in last, sitting at 4-9. So,
okay. Well, the Cowboys the Cowboys are definitely. And I tell you what, if you don't think that the Cowboys are going to try to move up to get one of the better quarterbacks, I think that you're not paying attention to what Jerry Jones wants, because if Jerry Jones wants one of those quarterbacks, he's going to get it.
Yeah, I definitely think they could get a quarterback in the draft, but I think it's between Washington and the Giants. I don't see how we can win the division after everything we've been through. I don't see how it's possible.
Well, I was going to say, if you won out, I think that would be the only way that you can win. So that's it there. And again,
right.
it was a hellacious game in a good way. A great Eagles victory.
But do you think the Bills can pull it out tonight against the Steelers?
Oh yeah, I think the Bills are gonna wipe the floor with the Steelers tonight.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bills tonight.
Yeah.
But.
Well, and Jimmy Farrell said, I still think we made out on the Mack and Cooper trade. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna give up two guys that did not want to be here in Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper. I'm gonna tell you that no matter what, I think that we got the better portion of that trade. That's just the way I'm gonna say it.
What I did notice today with the Raiders team is, from what I saw when I was checking like the fantasy acts and stuff, Nelson Aguilar, he looked like he showed up today, and that bothers me how he goes. That's what happens. You play bad. This happens with a lot of players. I feel like you play horrible with one team, and you get traded to another team, and you light up with that team.
Yeah,
I feel like that's how he's been with the Raiders.
He's on a 1-year deal, and I think I would give him like maybe another 2 years. But again, you also have to make sure that he stays hungry. Maybe not more than a 2-year deal, but I would re-sign him. I definitely like what the Nelson Aguilar has done for the Raiders, and that's for sure.
Yeah, but. I don't know. I don't have any hopes for the team. I mean, it is a big controversy with the quarterbacks, like I said, between Wentz and Hurts. But I don't see us going anywhere. So I'm just looking forward to hockey and basketball starting, and basketball's right around the corner.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I was like saying that the preseason, and I'm like, they have the preseason, and I forgot it's December. I mean, this has been a whole weird year, and I wasn't even ready for basketball. But yeah, the basketball season is starting again. Hockey is starting up in January?
Yeah, sometime in January. I think it's like January 13th. They have the season starting, so literally, like I guess a month from today.
Yeah, a month from today. Well, we'll talk about that on other shows. But again, Mike, thanks for calling in,
Right.
brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's a Philly sports fan. Oh, sorry, Mike, I didn't realize that. If you want to call into the show, please do. We're going to be here for about another 15 minutes. I have to halt the show at about 1:45 because I have to go on another. I got to do another show with Homer and Violator and Ken Thompson. So I got to make sure that I'm dressed for that, and we will be here. And you want to talk about somebody that really has nothing positive to talk about, nothing positive to talk about. You will see it on the Raiders Superfan show here. Again, make sure you watch every week. It's on the Fan Media Network, and it's good. It's good to have Raider fans watch. Maybe LA Kings can be decent. I don't care. The Flyers spring training. Wow. I mean, yeah, spring training. This year has definitely got. I mean, we're halfway through December. In 2 weeks, we're in 2021. 2021 in 2 weeks. That's amazing. So, again, if you want to call in, please call in right now. I'm taking some calls. But if you don't call in, we'll wrap the show. We've been on for an hour and 15. So there we go. And the line is open, 813-699-0834. Again, we had some folks that call in. Wow, foot of snow. And again, you guys can have that. And I want to thank everybody that's here. I want to thank the folks that gave via Super Chat and Super Sticker. For every $5 you spend, you get an entry for one of the prize packs. Right now, Robert Bigler, the Kansas City fan, has an even 10 entries. Dwayne T has, let me see, 4 or 5. I think he has 6 entries. So there you go there. I'll put the columns up again when I do that. Again, I will do this week. Tomorrow I actually got to really work on some things for work. But again, if you want to call in, please do. Line is open, 813-699-0834. Oh, the Super Chat and sticker's not working for me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jimmy Farrell. I don't know what to tell you. Is it? I don't know if it's an Apple thing or Android thing. I think you have to. It's down at the bottom where the dollar sign is. I don't know what to tell you, Jimmy Farrell. I don't know. I'm still waiting on YouTube to send me send me the money for the Super Chat and Super Stickers. It's nice to get the information out. But still, Google. Oh, this week, Philly, or Mike, I should say, I'll have a show on Tuesday. I will have my normal show, or maybe on Wednesday I might have a night off because, again, normally the Wednesday show. We have our Wednesday show with Ref Guru, but he's going to have some issues with the electric at his house. And Thursday, I will have a show before the Thursday night game and then after the Thursday night game. Okay? Before the game and after the game. And here's some UFC information. Again, if you want to call in, please call in the next 5 minutes or so. Yeah, a post-game show on Thursday after the Raider game. And, I'm calling it right now after probably another Raider loss. I'm not a what is it? I'm not an anti-fan. Don't say I'm not a real fan. Hollywood, thank you. Yeah, Hollywood, appreciate you being here. Hollywood is coming down to Orlando. I will look forward to seeing him next weekend. Thank you there. Hollywood, get with me and we'll see what we got going on for the arrangements for Tuesday. The arrangements for Tuesdays. See if you can talk to me after the show. Again, it looks like there's no more callers, so that's fine. We'll wrap the show. But I appreciate everybody being here. Oh, you can't wrap the show without a camera. That sucks. So let's do this. Let me put a camera on here. Get a capture device here. I got to put one on, or we're not going to have one. There we go. So again, thank you for being here. It is the after show here for Captain Jack. Thank you for being here. We will go out to fade. There we go. Jimmy Farrell, I appreciate you banging the drum on that, but that's my cue to go. God, Google Pay, use it for my part. Okay, there you go. But it's one of those things. If you like what you see, thanks for the thumbs up. Again, if you are a Raider fan, make sure you are watching me. Or actually, you're watching the game, but you're listening to me on the Apple app, Colorcast. So no more, nothing later tonight, Jimmy. I'm tired. No more double shows. We had a 4:00 game. Yeah, no more shows. We did the show after the game, and I got another video to do. Mr. Wombat, I'm very sorry. No, I'm not doing another show tonight. Call in next time, Mr. Wombat. I appreciate you being here. Again, I will say this one more time. If you use Super Chat or Super Sticker, for every $5 you spend, you will have an entry into the Captain Jack prize draw. And obviously, I will let the money accumulate so I know we have X amount of participants there. Oh, okay, yeah, Sonny, I understand. Yes, if I wasn't doing the broadcast, I would be cursing at the screen. So make sure you join me again. Apple app, okay? It's the Colorcast app on Apple. Check it out. I will be doing the broadcast. If you have Apple and you're not listening to me, shame on you. Because again, on Thursday you have Troy. Is it Troy Aikman? It's Buck and Aikman on the broadcast on Thursday. You really want to listen to them? No, you don't. So again, thanks for being here. We will be back again Tuesday. We will have our broadside show, and I think I got to see who's on for the broadside show. I think it's well, I got to call him, but I know that there's another one. Oh no, it might be. I gotta give him or her a call. I won't give it away, but be sure to be here Tuesday for the broadside show. And then next week we have somebody as well, but that'll be a good special guest. Thank you for being here. Always a pleasure. Remember to get your entries in for the prize giveaways. Use the Colorcast for the Apple app, but use the super chat, super sticker there on the bottom. Every $5 you spend gives you an entry. So again, y'all take care. We will see you Tuesday for Firing a Broadside. Sucks to get another loss. Man. I tell you, it sucks. But such is life. We'll see y'all Tuesday.